Hi, and welcome to today's episode where we dive deep into the cost of dating. Dating can be fun and exciting, but it can also be financially challenged. I'm your host, and today we're going to explore the ins and outs of dating and how to navigate the financial commitments that come along with dating. Hey there, I'm Ty, here with my sister Nikki.
Hey, boo.
This is Gets Real, where newly singles gather together to navigate this crazy world of modern dating. Here on Gets Real, we have candid conversations on topics plaguing the dating world, where when you find yourself single again, join us every week as we talk about the pros, cons, and mindset as we hit the road again on our dating journey.
Love do cost a thing. Yes, it does. And it's expensive out here in these Houston streets.
Yeah. So when we talk about the cost of dating, like, what are some of the costs that come to mind?
For me, I would say depending on where we're going, I want to make sure that I have enough to cover my meal, just in case, he seem a little crazy and he might not pay for my stuff. I gotta go get my nails done or get a refill. I might go get my eyebrows snatched. I gotta go maybe get an outfit or like spruce it up or something.
Yeah, dating costs a lot. Cause when I first jumped out, I was like, ooh, let's go on dates. And then, cause I was just dating, so I dated a lot of people at one point in time for a couple of months. And when them dates start racking up and you going on 2 or 3 dates a week, I was like, ooh, baby girl, you ain't got no clothes for these. Do you wear the same outfit on every first date, or how we finna do this?
Right, not to mention gas, because I don't know if anybody, like, gas fluctuates here in Houston. So it's like, you might get lucky enough to hit like a 293, but most of the time you at like a 315 a gallon. So when you're trying to be considerate of the next person, of the guy or the girl, you are, you might be meeting halfway. And so it's like you're dealing with extra gas that you probably didn't really necessarily account for in your budget, depending on how, like you say, how you jump out there. All the ups, downs, ins, outs, back and forth, and heaven forbid you hit one of these H-Town potholes. Now you need a whole new tire.
A whole new tire.
So, yeah.
So it really adds up for girls, I think, especially some men out here be doing their thing. So yes, men too. Once you go get your hair done, haircut,
yes,
nails done,
beard
feet
trim,
done, outfit, your wear and tear on your vehicle, your bank account, honey, I'm tired talking about it. It's just a lot. Like, I need a whole checklist.
I don't even want to go no more.
Don't worry about it. Let's try again next week.
Starbucks up the street in, sweatpants and a t-shirt. Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, yeah, those are some things. But then it also comes down to you're in dating people for weeks, or you build up a rapport with dating people. You kind of don't want to go on the same movie and dinner type date. So what does that look like when it comes to high-end dating, low-cost dating, volunteer work, which is my idea of let's go walk in the park?
You say volunteer dating equates to go walk in the park?
Yes. I don't get the let's go walk in the park. Like, I go sit in the park by myself. I will go pack me a picnic by myself, but I just can't, like, it make me itch thinking about going on a date and we finna go sit in the park. That was on the cute on TV. It didn't ring cute for me in real life. I tried it once, and I felt like I was hiking, and I ain't seen no mountains, so that got real dull real fast.
Okay, so let's preface this for the people so that they so that they can understand that, one, you don't really like outside like that. So I think
I sit outside all day long at the house, up in the patio. Do I touch the grass? No.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
I sit on the patio under the shade.
That's what I'm talking about. So you really not like an outside nature-y type of person. Now, I can give you many high fives and kudos because this was, I think we're still in your yes year. So you have stepped outside of your box and your comfort zone to try certain things. But please, ladies and gentlemen, do not get it twisted. She tried it for the one time. and that was it. She got her photo op, and we are over that. I am one who, I like outside. I like nature. So going to go sit and have a picnic, that's cool. If we finna go walk the trail, that's fine. Those are things that, let me be prepared so that I know that I don't need to be showing up in 4 and 6 inch heels for us having a date, and that's what you want to go do, broski. Like, let me make sure like I got my tennis shoes and stuff like that, and I'm cute, and even if I gotta fake the funk, I can be prepared. I may have to go to Skechers right quick and grab something, but at least let me be prepared. But I like the outside days. I like the picnics. I just don't want to do that all the time. You gonna have to switch it up, or if going on picnics is your thing, change the scenery. I don't want to go to the same place. Yeah. So if you took me to the park down the street that was close to your house, our next picnic date needs to be at the Japanese Gardens. It needs to be
145 parks, baby. Let's find a different one.
Yeah, let's find a different one if that's your thing. But take me inside sometime.
Yeah,
take me inside.
I'm like that with my friend. He likes the movies. So this has been a real challenge for me on my own personal level. And I know everybody likes their own things. But, honey, I don't even watch TV. So the idea of going to sit in this big cold-ass room to pay for some artificially flavored popcorn to share a TV with 45 other people to watch a movie, I don't... That's basically what it is. Okay. You sharing a big ass TV with other people
who happen to agree on the same thing to watch.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a group effort on this is interesting.
Okay.
But I don't want to do that every damn week, or even every 2 weeks, or every twice a month, nigga. I watch TV 2 times a year.
Halloween
and Christmas.
Oh goodness.
And Thanksgiving. Only because that's the only time they play Gone with the Wind on Thanksgiving week. So I watch TV then. I watch it for the Christmas. Whatever happened to Mary Baby Jane. That's it.
Oh my gosh.
And then the Halloween movies. I may sit in the house and do Halloween with you. Yeah. So, other than that, I ain't finna speak. I can't do it.
Well, it depends. Like, if movies is a person thing, maybe this could be an opportunity for you to encourage him to be kind of like a movie critic.
Because I'm always trying to make people earn some money.
Right.
That's what you gonna do, baby.
Yeah. If we're gonna do this, let's transition this into something else that can be a little bit more
beneficial.
Yeah.
It's just sitting there watching somebody and then I get at you in La La Land and it takes you out of your element. But it's almost heartbreaking to know that you want to watch movies when the movies come out and then you sit at home and you watch TV all day. Baby, is this why you still live in 1992? Because all you doing is watching TV. you ain't learning nothing.
Well, I mean, and you have to understand, like, for some people, their sense of entertainment isn't, you know what I'm hearing is childhood trauma, because most of our entertainment was edutainment. It served a purpose. Most of the time, the entertainment that we had coming up was geared towards learning something or increasing. It was geared towards increasing your knowledge on something. Mama really didn't play like that. The only time we really had our breaks was when a new Disney movie came out, or
in the summertime.
Huh?
In the summertime, maybe.
And that was kind of halfway.
Yeah. Halfway through the day, we got to be kids. The other half, we was ladies in training. I'll say that.
Okay.
You was gonna learn some things, know how to clean the house from top to bottom. So ultimately, you could show the maid how to clean the damn house, because that's what that equated to.
Oh. I mean, it was a lot of stuff. So I think our upbringing plays a heavy role into that. And then just the things that we're just individually into. There's a lot of things that we're not those kind of people. So when it comes to the variety of the dates and what we are into, of what we consider to be a quality, quote unquote, date, differs. Mm-hmm. You know, some people think movies and dinner is fine, and it is a fine date. I just don't want to do it every time we have a date night. You're gonna have to switch it up, whether we are at AMC one week or you take me to the rooftop cinema another time. Like, you have to switch. You have to take me out of the same elements. There has to be some change. And then you have to just budget for that, because I know rooftop cinema ain't no punk. That's going to the movies is expensive. So like, you gotta plan for that. I think rooftop cinema, just based on what they have to offer, may be a little bit higher than going to like a regular movie theater, but I'm changing it up, plan for that. Don't keep taking me to the same thing.
Yeah.
I feel that way about restaurants. If I tell you that I like Mexican food or Tex-Mex food, I don't want to go to Papacitos every time. Not every time. You know.
Is it the only? This is probably why I do what I do. Because it's too many other things to eat.
It's too many other things to eat
and try and figure out and.
But I think that comes from conversation, and that comes from communication, and watching your partner, your person on regular, quote unquote, regular times. If you're on a regular dinner date, pay attention to what they're ordering. If every time y'all go out, before you start switching things up, this is a person who's either gonna order chicken or steak, that's all they ever eat. They not eat no vegetables. They not trying to eat no salad. They don't ever. Their palate is a little bit more limited. Mm-hmm. So no matter where you take them, if there's not a chicken option, mm-hmm. or a steak and potatoes option, they finna be hungry. So
yeah,
you know. So that's something to consider.
So when we talk about creative dating, like, what are some things that come to mind? How many? This will be the ultimate question for me. How often are you willing to take those less cost-effective or free dates before you really get bored and they have to step it up? So if all you do with this person is go on the free dates, the quote-unquote free dates, or the cost-effective dates, how are we feeling?
I can't determine somebody else's budget or their, you know, what their financial state is, I may venture to ask a question, you know, about that. But I'm not opposed to, if there's something that I want to do, that I'm gonna say, hey, because I'm a big, okay, good example. I'm a huge sushi fan. And if I'm like, oh, I haven't had sushi in a while, I really kind of want that, I may call a dude and be like, hey, you want to meet me up at Raw, or, you know, let's go to Raw for dinner and let's have sushi. I'm going to pay for that.
Why?
Because that's what I wanted to eat. That was an experience that I wanted to have.
I want to have experiences all the time, but I ain't paying for it.
See, but that's where we different, because he may not be comfortable discussing his financial situation with me, but I'm tired of eating Applebee's and and Chili's. But I'm just saying, you know, or
I don't think I've ever been to Applebee's.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm not opposed to paying for that level of experience, because that's something that I really want to do. Now, if we get there and he says, hey, I don't mind splitting this with you or whatever, because this is a whole nother reason why I'm willing to pay for it. Because I know when I go to Raw, baby, I'm supposed to order what I'm supposed to order. And that's just what it's going to be. I've gone to Raw and spent $70, $80 by myself, just me. So with another person, you know, this is just what I want to do. So I'm not opposed to saying, hey, this is something that I want to experience with you. I don't know if you've ever been, whatever. And I'm going to be like, it's on me. Now, if he says, nah, that ain't going to be on you. Okay. I'm okay with it not being on me, but just a heads up. I'm liable to order like $80 worth of shit. Because don't get me out here and embarrass me. Don't get out here and don't be prepared. But I'm willing to let me push the envelope a little bit to see, let me introduce you to some stuff or suggest some things so that I can see what, maybe to let you know that this is a level of dating I'm comfortable with. This is something this is what I like. This is okay, but this is what I really like. You're going to have to mix and mingle again. Give me the variety. Don't give me 25 cheap dates.
So do you think that you said you like to go places for them to have the experience? So are you not? So if they say, hey, I want to take you out on a date, pick a place. See, this is probably where we differ. Because my initial place was, this is where I'm setting the bar. And then whatever we do after then, it was kind of mix and mingle. But our first, maybe I can say a couple of people, maybe our second or third date, the bar was set higher. And then I trickled it a little bit back down. So for me, I don't feel like it's never, okay, I got to get you out of this hole of low scale dating, because this ain't where I'm not Dory. We not gonna keep swimming in this little fishing pond. So yeah, I think the first date, but that also to me comes with establishing the person that you're dating.
I agree. So it's about communication. Now there are some people who, like my first dates, I like to kind of be, if he tells me, hey, I want to take you out, pick a place, I like to kind of pick something that's kind of middle of the road. And I'll say, well, how do you feel about X, Y, this place right here, whatever. And go from there. second date, I'm not picking. You're gonna have to show me you're gonna have to show me what you're working with.
Okay. Yeah.
So second and third date, if we're alternating who's making the decision on what we're doing, but if I notice that every time it's your time to pick, you're over here, all right, what you trying to do here? Because some men, it may be a situation of, I don't really take you that serious to be spending this kind of money on you. Right. So I'm not going to take you to Ruth Chris. I'm not going to take you to Eddie V's. You're going to lowball it all the time because maybe all you want is the sex. Okay, well, sir, don't waste my time. You could have third date told me that. You could have told me that over Chipotle, baby.
Not Chipotle, ever of life.
I'm just saying.
I'll go to Chipotle with you.
Right. And we don't even eat it that often.
Once a month, once every 2 months, something like that.
So I'm just saying, I'm going to pick up on your pattern, and then I'm going to ask the question based on your behavior, based on what I'm seeing. What are you trying to do here? If we're gonna be friends and you ain't trying to spend this kind of money because you don't see me like that, then that's what's up. I get it. Friends meet at Starbucks, but me and my friends, we kind of expensive, so.
I was gonna say, even the coffee shops be like cafes.
Yeah,
we not doing a coffee shop.
It's different, but let me know, because I'm going to, for right or wrong, unless you tell me different, I'm going to think that the level of dates that you're picking, that is gonna make me feel like you really not all that serious,
right? Or
it's gonna make me question what are we doing here? What is the goal? What's the goal?
Let's see that.
And I know that some women are opposed to paying on dates.
Me. I'm some women.
You're some women.
The most I've ever done, honestly, was probably tipped. Only because I've had the weird experiences where I was like made a little extra money or whatever, and I was like, oh, let me take my man out. Took him out. The second time we went to eat, he was like, oh, you got this, bitch? No, we're not even finna start. Why would that come out of your mouth? That's hurtful. Now I feel like you don't like me at all. Like that is disrespectful.
Oh my God.
If I offer, then I offer. Okay. But don't expect
me to be wilding.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Cause I'm weird, and if you got one time to disrespect me like that, I'm gonna disrespect you twice. Cause I will show up with another man that's gonna pay for your meal and mine.
Not disrespect you twice. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. No, I don't mind it. I don't do it on the first date. You may have to catch me like the second or third time, depending on what we're doing. And depends on how I'm feeling you. Yeah. Yeah, depends on how I'm feeling you.
Our times are vastly different. You said second or third date. I'm thinking second or third year.
I mean, it just really depends.
I'll offer.
Yeah, it just really depends. But I've also come across a number of men who are like, don't you ever reach for your purse in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll be like, you don't have to talk to me so aggressively, sir. You could have just said, babe, I got it.
See?
And in the car, you then explain to me, I'm going to always have it. If I don't come to you and express to you that before we even get there, that, babe, I need you to grab this one, then don't ever do that. I feel like you're disrespecting me by doing that. So I'll be like, all right, well, you got it.
Yeah, I think most men that I've come across are of that caliber. So it's never a question.
Okay.
I also ain't skipping, jumping, hopping, and popping around to, hey, it's possible. No. I need you to, it's possible. No, I need you to think that it ain't ever gonna be possible. Okay. So when I do it, you gonna be like, oh, damn. Well, look at that. Look at you paying the tip. I did that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I may pay for the whole thing, like, further down.
Maybe after I get a ring or something.
Yeah. I ain't never paid for no meal for no man unless he was buying the damn groceries or we was married.
Okay. Yeah, we're just different. We're just different, and that's okay.
It is.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing this together. Because it's freaking fret with this dating. Some days.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you think somebody can avoid avoid the pressures that come along with emotional attachment while dating? Because that is a cost, a heavy mental cost between dating multiple people. What stays in your brain, what don't, the emotional attachment, the memory overload for me, which is why I had a journal. How do you get around that? Or how do you learn? What are some key things you think a person should learn to get a hold of their emotional attachment and not out here skipping and falling in love with every Tom, Dick, Harry, John, and Jim because they tall, dark, and handsome and say a few nice things?
I think that's self-awareness. A lot of it is self-awareness. Even if you are dating with the purpose of being in a long-term, committed, monogamous relationship that leads to marriage, you have to be able to give yourself enough space to properly vet who you're dating. And knowing that words are words. Words sound good. You know, you don't know if this person is a voice actor that practices everything, that whole conversation in the mirror before each and every date. You know, making sure that they have their cadence right, that they're not tongue-tied, that their tone is correct, that they get enough bass in their voice to because they wanna swoon and sway.
Mm-hmm.
So being self-aware enough to pace it, to know that, hey, I'm going into this, I'm open to meeting people, but I'm not trying to get married tomorrow. And there's going to be some people, the natural vibe, how you interact with each other is going to, you know, create a sense of comfortableness. Mm-hmm. Some more quicker than others. I really like hanging out with this person. I like how I feel when I'm with this person. So you have to be a little bit more diligent to follow the cues and to see kind of, okay, let me not get too far ahead of myself. So when you do feel yourself like, I'm really feeling you and I want this to be a thing, and I ain't really got, like, I'm annoyed when other people try to talk to me or be involved with me because all I can think about is you, then that's a time to have that level of conversation of, where do we see this going?
Right.
But I'm not trying to slide down no marital aisle on date one. And if he tries to take it there, bro, slow down. Because what do you know? What do you know? At this rate, nothing.
I've had that happen a lot. Mm-hmm. I've been verbally engaged to.
Child, no.
About what, 3 or 4 times in this dating?
Yeah, honey,
in 1 year.
I'd be so irritated.
You are my wife, nigga.
What?
Where? When?
How?
What's my favorite color? You don't even know what I like on my hamburger. Like, what?
My hamburger, my pizza. I order from Popeyes? Something.
Shoe size, bra size, you don't know none of the details. You just seen me and was like, oh.
Or we've had enough of a conversation to where you're like, oh, this could be the one. How? Like,
I have honestly had 3 conversations with a man, and he told me we was together. Because if that person ain't on your nerves after your 3 conversations, then y'all got something.
Not 3 conversations. No. Because to me, 3 conversations, I'm still meeting your representative in my head.
Right.
You know, I don't know how much of this is you and factual. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna have more than 3 conversations. I need to have more than 3 interactions, because these conversations can be happening over the phone and not necessarily in person. So I need to have more before we start getting to the point of you want exclusivity with me and you're trying to talk about marriage to me. Don't do that. If you want to piss me off real fast, bring it up. Bring it up. I will immediately ask for my side of the check. Can I get you anything? My part of the check. Because I'm supposed to go. Because I'm not doing this.
Right. I feel you. So, we've learned today that dating can be expensive, but it's also possible to manage financial commitments while you can still enjoy whatever excursion you're on. Remember to prioritize communication and creativity to keep costs down while you're enjoying the experience with your partner. Also, be mindful of having a clear understanding of where you are in a relationship so you can also keep yourself emotionally level-headed. The cost of dating can vary significantly, including the cost of transportation, meals, activities, gifts, and emotional. Additionally, the pressure that dating can have on a person can be significant, especially if they're tight on time, budget, Don't forget to grab the Little Black Book on our website to help you navigate your values and goals while staying organized during your dating experience. We want you to join in on the conversation. Leave us a message and follow us on Instagram at XOXO_on-the-go, where you'll find helpful tips and dating ideas for your journey. Hey, want to join in on the conversation? Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a message and comment on a topic you'd like to discuss as we navigate dating together.